On today's show, we're going to get all those pictures we just scanned into a spreadsheet. Why are we putting them on a spreadsheet? This is why. This is from my eBay store. Everybody's eBay store has this. This is their reports page. This is the upload template button. Once I click that button, I am 4 clicks away from uploading a spreadsheet. A properly formatted spreadsheet, but a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet can contain thousands of cards, hundreds of cards, or tens of cards, whatever I choose. I will not load manually. That is a complete waste of time to me. This is the most efficient way that I've found to load all the sets that I open. Well, you know where I rip my own cards here? These cards get ripped, sorted, and loaded all by me without the use of a subscription. Here we go. Let's see how we do this. Again, what we're doing is we scan 510 cards. They're in numerical order. We know what they're from. They're from 1920 Chronicles NBA Panini. How do I get the set? How do I get the checklist? Tips and tricks I can share. You can go right to Panini. You can go right to Topps. You're going to get their information. It may not be in the format that we need, so we're going to find the best format that we can get to quickly produce a spreadsheet of numerical order of the set. So let's start with Panini, and this is what you get when you download from Panini. Looks like it's a beautiful spreadsheet with all the data. What I want to share though is this is the card numbers. You know what we need. I should start with what we need. We need the team name. I'll write these down. We need the card number. We need the team name or the player name. Let's start there. I'm never going to type these out, but I'm just showing you what we need. Team name. We're going to need the insert name. We could need that. Parallel. And maybe features such as autograph, rookie card, etc. These are things that when I'm gathering a sheet, I know what I'm looking for before I go to gather the sheet. The main three, though, are these three right here. These are easy. Inserts, I can type flux once and then copy and paste it over the flux card. So I'm not too worried about inserts, parallels, and features. Going to get rid of these three just for visual. These are the three meat and potatoes of what we're looking for. Again, with the Beckett screen, sorry, the Panini, this is what you get. So notice it doesn't go 1 to 700, I think was the list that I'm looking for. There's 700 cards in this set, so this is not a conducive list for efficiency. This is why I say I go to Google, and then I found that Beckett actually gives us a nice detailed sheet. This is the Beckett download, right from their site, from their webpage, Beckett download for this particular set. This is the master list, and again, I'm running into that same problem. This isn't 1 through 600, or 700 for that matter, 1 through 699. Here's the base tab. This is what I need. Look, here's 1 to 50. There's some meaningless data here, but here's 51 to 75. All of these are in order. You can see as I scroll through here, all the way down to 699. I said all the way down to 699. What's below 699? Well, these are going to be the titanium, and these are all numbered. I know I don't need those. Those are not part of my agenda for making the master list of all the cards in the set. So here's my 3 pieces of information. Card number, player name, team. I'm going to just do simple Windows copy and paste here. I'm going to just copy those 3 columns. And I'm going to show you how I deal with those spaces to make this quick. So I have a list 1 through 699. This is just normal Windows behaviors. Control C copies. Control V pastes. I now have a list with a bunch of spaces. That's ugly. That's not what I want. I need line by line numerical order. How do I do that? We're just going to filter. These 3 right here, this is why I put a title right here and then pasted 1 below it, because now I know I'm going to filter here, and I'm just going to simply clear everything and show me only the blanks, because I want to get rid of those blanks. Here's all the blanks. So now, a couple ways to do this. You can drag down to the bottom, or you can hit Shift Control down arrow. Either way, you want to select top to bottom, and then right click over on one of the numbers, delete selected rows, Looks like I have nothing left. Watch when I clear the filter. I have 1 to 699 right here. This is now a master list of all of these photos we just took. You might see it coming together now. What do I do with this? This is not the working sheet. What we actually do now, and we'll go through this in other videos of how we made these sheets down here and what these all mean, but I'm going to need to make a new sport sheet as opposed to a graded PSA per se sheet. This is going to be my new sport sheet. This is my master, and it says to copy me. So I'm just going to duplicate that sheet. These are all things we'll set up. I'll show you how I do this, and I've just duplicated it. I'm going to go 2019-20 Panini Chronicles, just to name it. Now I named it. This is my starting sheet. So you're starting to see what I've made here for my template. We'll go into this as well. But this is the meat and potatoes right here of where I'm trying to get this information. Again, here's my player, team, and card number. This is those 3 pieces of information we're trying to get. And guess what? We have them right here. Now it's as easy as this. I know it was player name, team name, and then card number. So I'm just going to copy these 2 by, again, holding shift down, control down, and arrow down. I just highlighted top to bottom. Control C copies those. I'm going to go back to my new sheet, and I'm going to paste right there team name and player name. Already in my sheet. You saw something appear over here. I'll go over that here shortly and in more detail when I talk about how we work these sheets. This right now is how do I get the card numbers and how do I build this sheet? Back to our building or assembling sheet. I can go back to the top and again shift control down arrow control C, and I've highlighted all these and copied them, and I'm going back to our new sheet right here, and I'm going to paste the card numbers right here. Now I have my 699 cards in numerical order. That's the sheet. I have just created a master list with all 699 possible cards that are in here. And with this information, now we are able to go identify which cards we have. Again, it's as simple as, I'll go through here. We know that James Harden's number 2. You can see as they're going here. So in essence, when we go to upload, we're going to be deleting this line. We're going to be deleting this line because I only have James Harden and Jason Tatum. That's the process. That's how we get going on this spreadsheet. The next video I do will be taking this information and now expanding the spreadsheet because we have more fields to fill. Several more fields to fill. These are base cards. They won't have a parallel in theory. I'll show you what we do when we do have a parallel. So in essence, if I have 2 James Harden, one would be the base, the parallel might be right below it. We're going to add that right to this sheet as well, and it's going to be right after this one. Our next video will show those steps in how we now build the sheet since we have these here. Here's a sneak peek. Pick URL. This is where we're going to enter the URL that I referenced when I loaded all of these pictures right here on the photo bucket. They all have a link. That link or links is going right in here. We're going to do all that on this spreadsheet, so when we upload it, the pictures are already there for eBay. That's all I have for this. We'll go into price searching and doing prices and all that in our future ones. Hope you enjoyed this one. More to come. See you next time.